I truly believe, I think there's still people in the group that haven't figured out how they're going to make money yet. And that is okay. Maybe you're trying something and maybe it's not working. Um, that happens a lot. I've done that myself. I've been in a lot of things that, I'd go, oh, well, I'm spending a lot of time here and not generating any income from it. And sometimes it's just the wrong thing to do. When you fall back on your analysis and you look at it and, you might discover, well, that's not really a profitable market. Or maybe it's not big enough. Maybe the market is not big enough, or maybe it's oversaturated. Like with SEO, that's why I'm out of SEO now. It's not that SEO wasn't a good thing. It's not that SEO stopped working. It is oversaturated. When I went into SEO, it was like so easy. Everybody needed it. Nobody knew how to do it. And you show up and you're a superhero. Well, now it's just that whole industry is just riddled with fraudsters and everybody claiming they know how to do it and everybody's getting burned left and right. It's like that's no longer an environment I want to be involved with. So it's moving to greener pastures. I have no problem picking up my bag and moving. When the landscape turns bad, I've done that over and over and over. There's been I can't even count how many businesses and opportunities and things I've been involved with throughout my life, and most of them I'm not involved with anymore because they expired. It's like milk. You can buy milk and put it in your refrigerator. It's going to expire. It doesn't mean you need to keep it. Eventually it's going to start to stink and you need to throw it out. Business is no different. If it expires, acknowledge the expiration and pass it into the trash. Move on. Go buy a new bottle. So, the point of all this is right now, there are some new, fresh bottles of milk on the shelf ready for the taking. And they all have the label on them that starts with A and ends with I. AI is massive opportunity. And whether there's so many different angles that you could pick up with it. The the easiest one that, and this is kind of self-serving on my part because it helps me, but the easiest one that I think that you guys could pick up and run with is white labeling quantum and just changing the tools to your industry, and you've got a unique product. You don't have to develop the product, it's already developed. You just stamp your name on it, put some new tools in it. I think Gina and Linda can attest to the fact that making these tools is pretty easy, especially with the script that I've given. And you can make literally tools for any niche, any industry, and you don't even have to know what the tools are. All you have to do is go to Perplexity or ChatGPT and say this: I'm working in this industry. I would like to create some GPT tools to solve some problems for the people in this industry. Give me a list of the tools that would be the most beneficial. It'll tell you what the industry needs. And then you can take that list and you can take it over to the script that I made and you can put it in and say, please make me a GPT tool for this. And it will give you the code. You paste it into God mode, and now you have a new tool. It's really literally that simple. And now you have a very valuable commodity to sell into your industry. This could work for anything. I mean, this could work for hypnotherapists. This could work for people that do diet coaching. Almost any coaching thing that is out there, you could create GPTs to actually do the coaching for you. Like, let's say, let's say you want to be a diet specialist. I can attest to there is a lot of people that are out there that could use losing a few pounds, right? This industry is riddled with new prospects every day. Every day, for whatever reason, somebody decides they need to lose weight. And when I say somebody, I'm talking thousands. Thousands of people are discovering health issues. They're discovering mobility issues. They're becoming aware that, maybe they got an issue. They're, and we have different seasons. I'm just using diet as an example. There are seasons that push people to diets multiple times a year. One of them is summer, bikini season. Everybody all of a sudden like, oh shit, how am I going to look in that? And all of a sudden they're alerted to a problem and now they're going to spend some money, right? Then you have the holidays. Oh my God, I know I'm going to pack some pounds on for Thanksgiving. Maybe I should take some off prior to. And then you got New Year's, these things called resolutions. I would say a good chunk of the New Year's resolutions are to get healthier. You could have a suite of tools that could do that. You could go in and you could say, uh, hey, AI, if I were to be a diet specialist and I wanted to offer diet recipes and health tips and all of this, what are the most popular diets out there? And it would probably tell you keto, carnivore, South Beach. It will list them all off. You don't have to be an expert in it. It will tell you everything you need to know to be an expert. So it'll give you the list of all the categories. Then you can go back to the tool thing, the tool script, and say, could you please build me a list that will give me recommendations for the keto diet? How about keto recipes? How about a keto grocery list? How about the do's and don'ts of keto? How about what not to eat on a keto plan? And you could create all of these tools, and that could be in your keto box. And then you take the exact same tools and you make them for the South Beach diet, and you make them for the carnivore diet, and all these other diets that it listed off. And now you have a suite of tools for every potential diet out there. I mean, I'm just brainstorming right now with you guys, but the opportunities are limitless to do this. And again, now you have a suite of tools that you can sell into a hungry market. There's no reason for you to be sitting there going, business looks grim. There's nothing for me to sell. There's no opportunity out there because there's massive opportunity everywhere. I just off the cuff brainstormed up an idea that you could potentially make thousands or tens of thousands of dollars a month with out of thin air.